Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello, I am Emmy. So if you are someone who is about to start your EE journey or who is already in your EE journey, then I truly hope this video can somehow help you. I am going to give you some of my best advices for the extended essay journey, and at the end specifically I will talk a little bit about my psychology EE, so I will give some subject specific advices because I have done my EE in psychology. So I hope you enjoy this video and don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started. So the extended essay is one of the core elements of the IB along with CAS and TOK. You are going to write an essay about 4,000 words on a subject and specifically a topic of your interest. When I was about to start my extended essay, so at the end of my 10th grade, our teachers introduced us about the existence of the extended essay. Everyone was freaked out, because we haven't ever written an essay that is 4,000 words, so we did not know what to expect. There were a lot of myths spreading about the extended essay, and the entire thing just seems so frightening to us. But I am here to tell you that this process does not have to be like that. If you behave strategically with your timing and your topic and your organization. So the extended essay, if you do it well, is actually a very enjoying journey. You will face failures, but you will also grow throughout this entire journey. So I am about to give you 5 general tips with the extended essay of any subjects. And I truly hope these tips could have helped you to do well and enjoy the entire extended essay journey. So my first advice would be choose something you truly like. So the extended essay is a very long and hard journey that requires your full attention. If you are not interested in your topic at hand, then this process is going to be very difficult. On the other hand, if you truly have an interest in what you are studying and researching, then this is going to make the entire process much easier. This advice seems very obvious, but it's not until when you truly get started you can see the importance of this advice. So before you start, choose something you truly like, you're truly passionate about. There's just so much stuff out there for you to explore. So don't just pick a topic because it seems cool or it seems difficult or fancy. Everything is fancy if you do it well. So yeah, go listen to your heart and just go and do it. The second tip is so important. So after you have chosen the topic of your interest, you're truly passionate about it, you're excited to get started on it, the second tip is you have to start early. I can't stress this enough. The killing drug of extended essay is to run out of time. The IB states that you should spend 40 hours on your extended essay, but according to my Pomodoro study tool, I have spent more than 170 hours on my extended essay. So the moral behind this story is just to tell you that you always need more time than what you might expect with your EE. So don't just limit yourself in terms of timing. So I think I'm gonna need 40 hours, so I'm just gonna plan out these 40 hours a month before the due date, and I'm gonna be done with it. No, just don't do this. This is gonna make you crazy in that month. So yeah, start early, and you will have the privilege, you will have the power to do whatever you like. I don't know if you can get my point. It's like the more time you give yourself, the more flexibility you're giving yourself, and the more freedom you're giving yourself. So time is everything with the extended essay. No matter what your topic is, even if you're truly passionate about it, you cannot start just 1 month before the due date. It's just impossible to finish it. I have seen some of my classmates rushing through their extended essay like a week before the due date. It's just not helpful. If you want to do well, an extended essay is an important piece of your IB grade, right? If you want to do it well, then just give yourself more time. Give yourself enough time. Don't just push yourself to until the last minute. It will just feel so bad. Okay, my third tip. This seems actually a bit weird, but I think it's so powerful. So my third tip is imagine yourself to be an expert of the field you are investigating and putting effort in. So whatever subject you're doing, economics, psychology, physics, chemistry, arts, English, Italian, just imagine yourself to be an expert in the topic you are writing about. And this is because, according to psychological research, the power of imagination is very strong. So obviously you are a student who is trying to learn and is trying to grow, but besides perceiving yourself as a student, you can also imagine yourself to be someone who has a true passion about a field and who's eager to know more about the field, who actually knows quite a lot about the field. And this can really boost your confidence when you're writing. So when I was researching my topic, by the way, is self-efficacy in mathematical literacy. So it's a field of educational psychology, which is very exciting. And after I read some articles about self-efficacy and self-efficacy in mathematical literacy, I imagine myself to be an educational psychologist who is trying to get information from a lot of sources and just putting those information down in one paper. So that feeling can be very useful and powerful to boost your confidence throughout the writing journey and even the researching journey. It's just amazing how human mind can adapt those rules and get benefits from those rules. So my fourth one is plan well. The extended essay is much more complex than just 4,000 words. You cannot imagine, if you haven't started your EE yet, how much work you have to do before you write even a single word down on the document. So you have the entire stage of deciding the topic, choosing the topic, refining research question, and then you have another stage of researching the sources that you're going to use, constructing the different sides of the argument, choosing studies you want to use for each argument, and you have a stage of consulting with your supervisor about whether this source can be useful, that we should abandon that. and then you have the stage of actually writing out, constructing the outline of your extended essay, and then you will have the writing stage in which you actually write it out, and then you will have another finalizing stage in which you go through the extended essay, spot the little, errors, mistakes that might deter the quality of your essay, etc., etc. So you can see how complex the entire journey is. So this is why I just can't stress enough. You really have to plan well throughout this journey. You can't just be there 1 week before, okay, I am about to start my EE, and then you start to write out the 4,000 words. It's just not so easy. If it were so easy, then I wouldn't have to spend like 170 hours on my EE, right? So yes, plan well. Planning is the key. You have to know exactly what you are doing during certain stages. The final one is actually linked somehow to the fourth one, and that is stick to the deadlines. Now, a lot of people think if they miss a deadline, they would have more time to work on their EE. No, it does not give you more time. So people might think it's okay to not stick to the school's deadline as long as I get the work done before the IB's deadline, it's gonna be fine. Well, at the beginning, it might be fine, but as soon as you start to get all those sorts of IAs, TOK essays, presentations to work on, well, you might not think like this. The schools set deadlines for a reason. We can't just have one single deadline in which we turn in all of the works, because that would just be too heavy for any of us to bear. So it's really important for you to stick to the school's deadlines and just to get the things done. And also because once you stick to the deadlines, it will give you a sense of the fact that you are on track, and that might further boost your confidence in getting the work done and getting the work done well.